అందరికీ నమస్కారం. నా పేరు బుర్ర రమాదేవి. వెలుగు జాడల్ యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్. ఈ ఛానల్ను అందరూ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, లైక్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. ఇలాంటి వీడియోలు మునుముందు మీ ముందుకు తీసుకువస్తా. నాకు సహకరించండి. నమస్కారములు.
Yes, sir. Through PBL, our students are transforming problems into possibilities. To think critically, collaborate effectively, and act with confidence. Each project, each idea, and each step forward has been PBL and all the brilliant minds behind it. We are absolutely and community development. It is my honor to invite our reverend chief guest, Joint Collector of Karinagar District, Praful. I am very grateful for your presence here today as we celebrate the impact of PBL on our students' futures. It's our pleasure to invite the heart of Paramita School, our esteemed chairman, Dr. E. Prasad Rao sir, our today's guest of honor. Now, I take privilege to invite our distinguished directors, Mrs. Prasanna Prasad ma'am, Ramana sir, Anupar sir, Hanuman Rao sir, and even reality across all our campuses. We heartily invite you to today's event. And of course, we are deeply grateful to our Hanuman Rao sir, Principal of Paramita Heritage School, Marathi sir and Prashant sir, Principal of Paramita High School, Speaker sir, Principal of Paramita Girls School. Moving forward, we are committed to pushing the boundaries of education, to continue empowering our students to think outside the box, to innovate and to lead. The future is bright and we are a part of it. So as we continue this journey, let's celebrate today, honor the learning, growth, in 2023-24 and to illuminate our hopes and strengthen our confidence. Let us follow the ritual of lighting the lamp. This lighting of the lamp. Now I would like to welcome the CBSE students to sing the prayer song. investigation, social science, and data collection of our process learning program. In this video, you will see how we approach their process, the methods we use to gather information, and some of the key findings that were discovered. So, we hope that this video gives you an insight of our process and the importance of our work. So, with no delay, let's look into it. So now, we are excited to share you a short video showing the case of our investigation, social science, and data collection of our process learning program. In this video, you will see how we approach their process, the methods we use to gather information, and some of the key findings that were discovered. So, we hope that this video gives you an insight of our process and the importance of our work. So, with no delay, let's look into it.
Down to earth is a collector, but the way he speaks, talk to people, response is very simple in nature, but has tremendous degree of intelligence. So when you look at people, they have grown to the national level, but they still stay humble, simple, approachable. So the classic example, along with the district collector, Srimati from Health Services. So all the directors, principals, project lead Sahu, then school project heads, teachers, parents, press, and students and presenters. National Education Policy talks about this project. What is the project? So some parents are there. These children, what they are showing today, it is not one day's work. It is not 1 week's work. It is 3 to 4 months work. Is it correct or not, children?
Yes, sir.
Is it 1 day's work? Thank you so much, respected Joint Collector of Karimnagar, Shri Praful Desai garu. So very.
He is a man who stood as a torchbearer and showed the way to the children to reach the top notch. He is none other than our beloved chairman, sir, Dr. E. Prasad Rao garu. Now I would like to welcome our chairman, sir, to address this meeting on the occasion of PBL Award ceremony.
Let one start again. Here comes the most promising and sensational Saho sir, the Chief PBL Coordinator of Paramita, to present an informative and analytical report of PBL of 2023 and 24.
Now, dear parents, these children will be far ahead of others. I will tell you the reasons. Through this project-based learning, becoming a big entrepreneur is not a difficult thing. But today in 8th grade, if you have that perception, if you have that appetite, if you have that passion, then if you can explore the knowledge, అది చదివే కాదు, చదువు అసంపూర్ణంగా ఉంటుంది. Text book is one tool, but then nature is a bigger tool. Computer is a tool, books are tools, teachers are tools, ecosystem, that forest ecosystem is a tool. There are so many tools for children to understand, analyze. So, without taking much time, I only advise all the children. మీరు ఎక్కడైతే ప్రాజెక్ట్ చేసి కంప్లీట్ చేశారో అది కంప్లీట్ కాకుండా యూ కంటిన్యూ ద ఇంక్వైరీ, కంటిన్యూ ద ప్రాసెస్ ఆఫ్ రీసెర్చ్, కంటిన్యూ ద ప్రాసెస్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్నోవేషన్. అది కంటిన్యూ చేస్తూనే ఉండాలి. ఎందుకంటే అమెరికాలో ల్యాబ్లో ఎప్పుడైతే వాళ్ళు 20 years 15 to 20 years కంటిన్యూస్గా ఆ ఫ్యామిలీ ఆ యూనివర్సిటీలో ఉంటుంది, పిల్లలు అదే చదువుతారు, వీళ్ళు 20 years నాకు డివోట్ అవుతారు, ఆ తర్వాత నోబెల్ ప్రైజ్ తెచ్చుకుంటారు. They get the Nobel Prize. Why don't we get the Nobel Prize? We got Nobel Prizes, but why can't we get the Nobel Prizes? India is not inferior. India has got brilliant, but we got Thakur, we got Bose, we have got, and then Chandrasekhar in 1983 we got astrophysics. Of course, he was from India. He settled in the US. Like the J.C. Bose. So many people are there, and then economist from Bengal. So many people are there. So why, when to be a Nobel laureate is not difficult, but one thing is there: take one cause, take one issue, and dedicate your life for that 15 to 20 years, then you shall become a Nobel. It is not difficult. So whether we get Nobel Prize or not is different, but are you going to work for a cause or not, children? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Will you select themes? Social themes?
Sir.
Yes or no? Good. So take it forward and don't look back. Your maths will become easy, physics will become easy, chemistry will become easy, all other subjects will become easy. So therefore, start questioning, start thinking and thinking and thinking. ఎవరు ఏది చెప్పినా కూడా తొందరగా మీరు నమ్మకూడదు. నాలెడ్జ్ కూడా ఆలోచన చేసిన తర్వాతనే నేను చెప్పినా టీచర్ చెప్పినా ఎవరు చెప్పినా అది కనెక్ట్ అవుతా కాదనేటువంటి యొక్క పరిశీలనాత్మకమైనటువంటి నిర్ణయం తీసుకుంటే అప్పుడు ఎడ్యుకేషన్ విల్ స్టార్ట్. Is it clear now? So I will give wonderful appreciation to all the boys and girls, and you have done a fabulous job. And your inquiry process is good. Please continue to do that. And that particular thing, some children have done some exhibits using low cost material. Sweta madam, thank you so much for gifting that art. So అంటే మా పిల్లలు చెప్పాను ఎలాంటి కాస్ట్ మెటీరియల్ లేకుండా స్కూల్ కి టీచర్స్ కి రిసోర్స్ మెటీరియల్ తయారు చేయాలి. క్లాస్ లో ఏదైనా ఫ్రాక్షన్ చెప్పాలి అంటే ఏదైనా టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ చెప్పాలి అంటే లాంగ్వేజ్ చెప్పాలన్నా లేకపోతే రొటేషన్ రెవల్యూషన్ చెప్పాలన్నా అర్త్ రొటేషన్ చెప్పాలన్నా కొన్ని మీరు రిసోర్సెస్ తయారు చేసి టీచర్స్ కి చిల్డ్రన్ స్టార్టెడ్ సేయింగ్ yes we will do that. So without taking much time, thank you so much. God bless all of you. Let this PBL thrive. Samu and the team, very well done. Please continue to do PBL in the PBL mode only. Thank you so much.
Comedy into Thanksgiving.
Turning jobs into joy and seeing ordinary opportunities into blessings.
Here, may I invite Shri Praful Desai Garu, IAS Additional Collector.
You saw the child you're going to speak? Yeah.
Faces who have dived into amazing projects and came up with flying colors. We have got some fantastic stories and experiences to share. So let's treasure the experience of our friends in their own words. I welcome my friend Chaturya to share her experience. We had lot of discussions, and after a lot of discussions, we went through a lot of articles, and then we found one of it interesting. So we wanted to choose a topic related to biology. So when we went through the article, we came to our title, which was Effect of Yeast on Production of Alcohol and CO2. So then we had to start the topic. This was just the beginning of the project, and then all of us worked hard, and we gathered all of this. Then PBL has taught us a lot of things. Because of PBL, we came to know the importance of teamwork. Not only involve themselves, but they also involve their parents. In this process, parents will know the real truths of PBL. Dear parents, your love, support and guidance have shaped their journey, and we are very grateful for your presence here today. Let's hear it from a parent.
Together, that means in the weekends only, but in the school also, they were able to solve different things, and I feel today's need, for the need of this art, is how they get so.
As our chief guest for our award ceremony, welcome you, sir. We feel blessed to have our beloved chairperson, Dr. Prasad Rao, for gracing the occasion. I invite all the directors, Mr. Alukar, Mr. Rakesh, Mr. Ramana, Mr. B.M. Prasad, Mr. Ahmed Rao, Mr. Rasmita, Mr. Prasanna, and all the people present over here. I feel also privileged in the welcome Mr. Venkatesam Mahesh. It is my pleasure to welcome all the parents, dear parents, teachers, and my students. I would like to give little about the PBL and we have done since the 7-8 years in Paramita schools. Ramu, Mr. Patra, Mr. Bhavani, and all the parents, guides, students. And many things I have seen how my parents are cooperating. Really, without you, PBL cannot happen. I have seen.
I would be delighted and honored to be a part of this children's presentation.
Gratitude can
converting jobs into joy and change ordinary opportunities into blessings.
Here, may I invite Shri Praful Desai Garu, IAS Additional Collector, onto the stage for felicitation.
A man who is humble, kind, competent, compassionate, who looks after various developmental activities.
Our students, dear friends, అందరికీ నమస్కారం. San. So I cannot speak like a Sanvi, so fluent and so good communication skills he has. So I thank all the best. So I'm very happy to be here and as a chief guest to this program, project-based learning program of this Paramita school. Today, after coming here, also I have learned many things. So along with the students, I also learned many things in whatever limited knowledge I have. I also try to share with them. So it's immense pleasure for me to be in this program. Thank you very much for inviting me to this program. So any nation, if it has to develop in that both private and the government sectors, both will has to contribute. So in many states we have seen only private sector will be very active. So in those countries, what will happen is this welfare things in the poor people will get affected because those countries were run by motive of the mostly in a business mindset or commercial nature, economic mindset. Many states, many countries, we have an example also, mostly driven by government sectors. That means socialist measures lead, and in that development is neglected. But very few countries like our India, which have equal contribution from private as well as government. So in these countries, we as well as welfare measures is also has its own states along with the development activities. So in a similar way, so in that those if we have a good partnership between private and government sectors, then we can do wonders. So similar way in Karimnagar, what I have witnessed is especially in education field. So when we approached Paramita school chairman for this TED talks, so he graciously agreed and also I think now 2 of our schools are residing in this campus and they are undergoing training. So I would like to thank Chairman Gar for this opportunity for our students. So like I say in my initial remarks, so when both private and government schools participate each other, they share their good things because in many things government school will be better, in some things or many things private school will be better. So if we can share this knowledge across each other, then the benefit will come to our Karimnagar students. So it is manam private or manam government school, private school. So it should not be there. That barrier has to break. That silos has to break. So in this regard, chairman and our collector ma'am has taken few of the initiatives. So we are in a planning process and many are already started. So I wish there are many good things will come for our Karimnagar students. And in my personal opinion, when I come here, then I saw this very good arranged and all the students are also very active and they are explaining their projects
very enthusiastically, so they are explaining, and also their knowledge is also very good. So any school, just like if we compare one school to the one machine, because I am from mechanical background, so just I will take this example. So if a machine has to work very efficiently and effectively, so what it requires? So any machine if you design that has some intended function. Example, this mic. So this mic function is to amplify the sounds. So whatever I speak, it will amplify. But to function this mic as a very effectively and efficiently, what it requires? It requires a battery or an electricity. So similar way, any machine you can take, it requires lubricants, regular maintenance, oil, and everything. So if we neglect these things, extra maintenance like oils, lubricants, battery, power, everything. So after some time that machine will get wear and tear, then its efficiency will comes down and one day that will stop working. In a similar way, a school is there. The school's primary intention is to give an education to the students. So that is the primary motive. But to run that school very efficiently, especially in a competitive areas like this, it requires lubricants also. Those lubricants are such kind of programs. So many this scientific based learnings, extracurricular activities, sports, these all things along with the curriculum, whatever the fixed curriculum, you cannot change the curriculum. So that is an intended function of the school, just like a machine for that what purpose it has designed. But if you focus on these things, extracurricular things, then it will definitely improve the holistic personality of a student or children. So many schools neglect these things, that's why after sometimes they get eroded in the system. But only few schools are shine among all this because they focus along with the curricular these activities. In that sense, you can see in paramita, all these things are there. That TED Talks, I think it's one of the kind of initiative in entire Telangana. This project-based learning. In many, I think sports also, I can see Premier League, sports Premier League. Everyone they focus. So that will improve students' personality. So that I have learned today, so that we can implement some of these things in our schools also. So and my only when I come here, I saw this social innovation. Even the topics they choose also very wide and very much required as of today. And also this program is well ahead of these students' time actually. What these people are doing, I have done in my engineering actually. So in my engineering there was a project called social innovation. There was some credit. So we used to do these things during my engineering. Many of them I think agree for this. And this hypothesis and all these things, this terminology usually a degree student or a PhD student, these people will do. So when I at an young age, they are learning all these terminologies, all this knowledge. So it is very much required for a student to understand what society is also. So it is their responsibility, even parents' responsibility, to make them understand what the society is facing. So whatever the topics they choose are very common, but actually needed. Some solution is actually needed for them. Example, waste energy, that garbage waste. How can we process the garbage? How can we segregate the garbage? What behavioral change is required? So they studied those things. And one of the student they studied an evolution of pens. So why it was required that the pens are changed from time to time? Because we have to adapt to the system and the time. Then only we can survive. Just like in Charles Darwin, if you have seen survival of fittest. If you cannot change and design, make this change in the design as per the requirement of the customers, then it will get eroded. Best example is Nokia company. We have heard. So everyone was going towards Android, Nokia went to some other OS operating system. Now only few are using Nokia. So these may be at this age they may understand or may not understand, but that effort is most important to make them understand these things. So that is what we call it product designing engineering term. So what they are doing is that only. So based on the customer's requirement, the evolution is happening. Pens, one kind of pen to another pen. An example, this garbage. So she was telling they surveyed also many houses. They went to houses. They are taking that effort. So understanding the society and what required, what is the scientific method to dispose all this waste. So these are very much essential in today's world, because nowadays it's so competitive. If our students are not up to date, they will be outdated one day. So we have to be updated frequently. So for that, these kind of things are very much essential. And my request to all the students here, and the only one I request is, you should continuously try again and again. And whatever mistakes you have done, you learn from that mistakes. Suppose you have find out something. Hypothesis means hypothesis or any if you come to any one solution for that you will try whether from this variable or from this angle whether it is suitable or not. Whether this when I approach this methodology whether it will give an accurate result or not. That is what that hypothesis. So in a similar way, if we can learn from this mistake, that is also we make mistakes many times. So if you learn from these mistakes and if you have that willingness to try again and again, then definitely we will succeed one day. Example, we have all of you heard Thomas Edison Alva, right? He has invented an electric bulb. So he has not invented electric bulb like that only in one first attempt. So I read somewhere. He tried for 1,000 times. Then 1,001 times he has invented an electric bulb. So one person came and asked him, why you are wasting so much of energy and time on these things and you are not getting a result. Then he says that in these 1,000 ways, I learned that it cannot be invented. So that
topic is regarding collection of pens. Second position goes to Shruti and team under the guidance of Pratyusha ma'am. Topic is regarding collection of types of fabrics. Third position goes to Sri Harshit and team under the guidance of Sandhya Rani ma'am. The topic is regarding collection of pencils. Second position goes to Shruti and team under the guidance of Pratyusha ma'am. Topic is regarding collection of types of fabrics. Third position goes to Sri Harshit and team under the guidance of Sandhya Rani ma'am. The topic is regarding collection of pencils.
From CBSE Class 7, first position goes to CH Saurish and team under the guidance of Nazia ma'am. The topic is regarding study of quality of air in Karimnagar Dairy, an era 3.5 kilometers in Padmanagar, Karinagar. Seventh class first prize goes to CH Tamish and team from under the guidance of Nadia ma'am. Second position goes to M. Manaswini and team under the guidance of Lavanya ma'am. The topic is regarding study on problems related with dry and wet garbage in open places in Chittakunda, Karinagar. Third position goes to Diksha and team under the guidance of Harish sir. The topic is about study of reuse of leftover cloth pieces after stitching.
From CBSE Class 8, the first position goes to Agastya and team. The guide teacher is Bharat sir and the topic is about study of factors affecting wind produced by a fan. From Class 7, the second prize goes to S. Akshara under the guidance of V. Srinivas sir. And the topic of factors affecting the sliding of friction a biscuit on this inclined plane. From the class 8, class 12 goes to M. Kaushika under the guidance of Mrs. Shradha on the topic of the study rate of transpiration in road plants. From BHS Class 8, first prize goes to G. Manaswini and team under the guidance of Kranti sir. The title is Factors Affecting the Distance Travelled by the Mixture on a Chrome Plate Chromatography. From CBSE Pinnacle Class 9, second position goes to D. Sayani by the guidance of Bharat sir. Title of the project, Studying of Factors Affecting Wheat Plants Using Organic Solvents. From CBSE Premier Class 9, third position goes to B. Sai Priya in the guidance of Anusha ma'am. Title of the project, Effect of Concentration of Yeast on Production of Alcohol.